I'm doing with anything at all, ever, all at once. But just hang in there tight. We're going to start this poll. Today's about love. We're going to focus mostly on loving ourselves, what that means. If any of you ever out there struggle with that concept, that'll be our poll today. Just give me a second. I haven't even eaten. I'm frustrated. And the morning's not going exactly the way I want, but we're going to push through together. Let's get this done. Let's see how that goes. Bam. Little Questy Coodle. Start poll. There we are. All right. Well, then we're going to roll the dice today, too. Let's do that. Let's see what we got here. Nobody. Anybody? I'm going to eat my breakfast while we get this warmed up. I am starving. I should eat something today. I'm happy to be here with you discussing the most important thing, love, right? In this world, for ourselves, for others, what that struggle might be for you, what that struggle is for me at times. Thank everybody. Stick it on there. Enjoy your Dunkin' Baggy sandwich. It's tiny bit. He toasted it, It barely toasted it. I don't even know. I'm not going to complain. Acceptance. Acceptance, my friends. A huge part of love. We're going to accept today for what it is on its terms. Well, I'm not going to get frustrated. I'm going to have a little coffee. Have some goals set for today. We can discuss those as well. It's all about loving myself, being content and appreciative for where I'm at, who I'm at, and who's out there on YouTube land. Maybe we'll roll the dice a little bit if you guys feel up for it. Get your chance to get onto the Ceiling of Champions. But, you know, that. I don't even really care. I hope Scott W. shows up since he initiated this. Hopefully we'll see some new friends, some old friends, and we can discuss love in general together. Real love, compassion, appreciation, and acceptance. I'm going to set the passion side of it aside and discuss what it means to love in general. Ourselves, I think, a big focus for me is what I need to hear today. You know, what that means. How do we accomplish this? Might seem like the most simple thing ever. Yeah, love yourself. It's easy, right? For me, it's a struggle. It's easier to love you out there on YouTube land. It's easier to push forward and find acceptance for myself through the validation of loving others than it is to love myself. It's a programming issue inside my little brain here that I struggle with. But anyhow, if you feel like rolling the dice, please let me know. Like, share, subscribe. We're going to get moving today. Roll the dice, push forward with acceptance, love, and appreciation in our heart. Here in the old BOS camper car, finding love and appreciation. You're out there, you want to get your name on the ceiling? Feel free. Like, share, subscribe. Let me know what you did. If not, that's fine too. We'll weather the burden together today, trying to define love, focusing on ourselves and what that means, how to do that. This very simple thing that seems to be extremely complicated. And if you're enjoying the conversation, feel free to double tap that screen. Your fingers won't fall off. I almost promise you. It has all the vitamins and nutrients you need for the day. And let's hope some old friends pop in and say hello. I've been missing you guys out there in YouTube land. I've been struggling with that self-love, feeling of self-worth and appreciation. We have absolutely no votes. Ever struggle with loving yourself? Wow. Is it too deep of a question? I know we've had a couple people pop in and out. It's anonymous. If you've never struggled with loving yourself, I'd like to know how you stay in that place of compassion, appreciation, and acceptance for yourself at all times. I struggle with that on a deep way at times, and you're not alone out there. If you're struggling with that feeling compassion, appreciation, or acceptance for yourself. Oh, RV with G. Hey, James, good sir. Are you guys gonna like? You're gonna roll the dice today there, RVing with G. I appreciate you today, RV. Did you answer our survey. Looks like we got a couple in. That's absolutely amazing. Of course, James, we appreciate you, James. Let's get you up onto the ceiling of champions here. You got a 7, so we're going to roll for you again there, good sir. Oh, look, there it is. Our first win of the day. James, you are turning these dice around, good sir. Let's find a spot up here. Let's go right underneath the other spot for you there, brother. Take up this ceiling. One small step at a time. Joe, bro, where are you from? Where am I from? I'm from New York, my friend. At the moment, Kirkville, New York. I like to consider myself a wandering soul. I feel more at home on the road, but that's not an option at the moment. Adam, hey, from Rochester. Adam, it's good to see you from Rochester, brother. Like, share, subscribe. Let's get these dice rolling. James just showed us how it was done. Just that simple. 4 would have got you nothing, but if you feel like rolling the dice, we're going to fill up this ceiling of champions. Savage, what's up, Savage Viewer 2, Adam? You know, all is well, Adam. All is well, brother. But it can be a struggle, you know, and I'm here to admit in this moment it's been a struggle for me lately, bro. You know, it's I haven't been doing this as much. I've been struggling with self-care and love for myself. You know, it's easy to love the world when you're broken, I suppose. And that's something I'm just going to try to be open and honest and communicate. That's what this is all about, communicating openly and honestly. DOM, DMO. No, ditto, Adam. Well, thank you, brother. We appreciate that, Adam. You want to roll the dice, man? Like, share, subscribe. Let me know you did so. And we'll put you up onto the ceiling of champions, man. You can also share a quote with us about love in general. That'll get you a roll as well. And James, yes, he is our OG of OGs here, and I hope everybody's doing well. If you don't struggle with self-love, 67% have struggled with loving themselves. That sounds about a reasonable number. I know I do, and it helps me for you guys to be open and honest. I don't feel so alone in this, and that's that feeling. What the hell am I doing here? Wrong. Something. There it is. Hey, how you doing? Sign. I'm holding up, brother. It's good to see you today. You're going to like, share, subscribe, get your name onto the ceiling of champions once again there, good sir. I'm making you guys a promise today. No smoky, which is a big difference in what usual I do. You know, not to say that I'm going to quit the nicotine addiction, but for today, the goal is to not smoke during the live. With open, honest communication, appreciation, love, and hope, we're here together trying to define love. Outside of the passionate understanding of love, right? This compassionate appreciation and acceptance, this true love for others and ourselves beyond this physical being is something that, James, brother, I appreciate you expressing yourself, my friend. And we're going to give you another spot up here for expressing yourself. If you want to go a little deeper in what's going on, man, I love you deeply, and I don't want you to be in pain. And that's an easy thing for me to say, right? When we have love for others, for me, it's so easy to have that compassion, appreciation, and acceptance for you, for who you are. And I appreciate you expressing yourself. I'm sure part of it has to do with the physical being, the surgery, and everything coming up, or has happened, most likely. No man has the right to be an admirer in the matter of physical training. This is a shame for a man to grow old without seeing the beauty and strength of which his body is capable of hitting. That is absolutely, James. That's self-love right there. I appreciate that quote revolving around self-love, Adam. You're right, man. That's something that I've been dreaming about for years, but I haven't had the self-love to be determined enough to do so. And that is a good one. We're going to give you a roll for that, Adam. And that's a 7, which gets you another roll. And a 9er, we're going to give you one more. Try to get you up onto the ceiling. You know what? I feel a little bit gracious today, Adam. You're absolutely amazing, brother. We're going to hit you up right about here underneath James. How's that sound? We appreciate that quote that we're going to bundle up into the this understanding of love and appreciation. Again, you want to roll the dice, like, share, subscribe. James, I'm here with you, brother. I appreciate you expressing yourself today, And I hope that us coming together and truly expressing ourselves can help you find a way out of that struggle and help you find that self-love that you deserve, man. Because from the outside looking in, it's so easy to see how you deserve that love, man. You're a caring, compassionate human being. I appreciate you too, Adam. It means the world to have you here, man. I've been struggling like a son of a bitch lately. Last couple days have been this pointless abyss of dark and lonely brokenness, man. And that's me expressing myself to the best of my ability, and I know that my brothers and sisters are out there struggling as well. I know you're struggling. I know that we all struggle with this self-love. We're all taught that, especially as men, if we go out and cater to and take care of, we have a self-worth. We put ourselves aside, and over decades, that's destroyed me, and I don't know how to care for myself. I'm trying to figure out a way to stay in that place of love and compassion for me, and that's a true struggle, man. And if you're out there struggling with any of that, summer's over, winter's coming, it's gray and dark. Yeah, no, that's part of it too, struggling with the seasonal depression. Here in New York, it hasn't been so bad, man. We've gotten really lucky here in New York with the way things have been lately. Like, share, subscribe, guys. Just let me know in the comments which one of these three that you did. Right there is this one, is that one, or is this one. We're going to roll the dice for you. Get you onto the ceiling of champions here. Feel free to let us know. Can I see it like that? Nah, headliner's screwed. To be honest with you, struggling with anxiety and depression as well. We've talked a lot about reaching out for help, and I've done so. But if you struggle with these things, I'm here with you. Check out Johnson and Enter the Stars. He's on YouTube. They give some great insight into Jesus. Well, I appreciate that, James. We're all about exploring a God of your understanding, man. Appreciating, loving, and respecting your point of view, my friend. If you want to put that in one of my comments or one of my shorts or one of my videos, I answer all of those. And Adam, if you've subscribed, you're a member of the Turtle Herd, and that's deeply appreciated, brother. We're in this journey together to weather the burden together, Adam, is the goal here. And I appreciate the mentioning of the hat. It's my brother's hat, and he's on his journey to the fertile hunting grounds. So I honor him by wearing this hat, and I appreciate the acknowledgement. And he's a good man. He's a kind-hearted soul, big old teddy bear of an Injun, that I miss deeply. I wear this hat in commemoration of that great man and how much love he spread into the world, how much acceptance and hope that he gave me. And how, I appreciate the reminder, because that's what we're striving to hold on today, right? Hope, love, acceptance. This stupid thing to do what I want when I want it to. There we go. Don't worry about it, Adam. Brother, I appreciate your compassion. When I'm in my right mind, I realize that all of it is a gift. And that's what I'm focusing on today, the love. The grief has been consuming me lately. It's been part of my depression and good sirs and madams, open, honest communication to try to get through it. I miss my brothers, my father, my cousin, all these people. We got to focus on the love they brought into our lives. And that's what I'm doing, and by you pointing out the hat really helps me a lot to focus on that. My brother was an amazing human being. Yeah, and I appreciate that you appreciate. My older brother died of cancer. It is really hard. Thank you, James. You're a beautiful human being for expressing yourself here today. And it's a hard thing for us. It's a hard thing for men in general. I know that, women out there and struggle as well to express themselves and to find hope and love and appreciation. I know I struggle with it. That's why I got to push forward today. I got a text message from a close friend. Messenger Chris is an amazing human being. He also follows that path, Adam, that you're on. So I appreciate that path deeply for the light and the love that Messenger Chris brings into my life, the light that you bring into my life through your understanding and connection with the God of your understanding. And then I seen Rose, left me a message, happy and inspired that we could all get back together again. And that inspired me to light a fire under my ass. It's time to move forward. It's time to get a little angry at life. It's time to, and that's okay. It's time to kick it in the fucking ass. I'm not going to sit around for any more time. I'm done sitting around. I'm not sure what that means. It means feeding myself. It means being here with you, spreading hope, love, and compassion to the best of my ability, defining love, true, compassionate love outside of passion in this physical being, so that I can acknowledge that we all deserve it, because I understand how much you guys deserve that. Light the fire, damn straight. I went to the doctor's appointment this morning that I had, revolving around this anxiety I've been dealing with. Despite the asinine nature of taking medication, that is something that I struggle with. But here we can be open and honest. This is for us. This is for us to heal and to grow and to find a sense of peace and love and understanding that we can't find on our own. We're meant to weather the burden together. And I know that because of the amount of compassion and love that I have for my brothers and sisters in this world, all of you out there, the members of the Turtle Herd that have decided to subscribe, all our friends out there that decide to take the chance today, light that fire and roll the dice. All you got to do is like, share, subscribe, give us a quote on love, since it's the topic of the day. Real compassionate love outside of passion. That's something we could talk about another time, but I think that there's a lot to kind of dwell on, or a lot to kind of go over when it comes to actual love and how we find it for ourselves, outside of that passionate, and passionate love is amazing thing. And it's something that feeds into this lost loneliness that I feel lately, because of my inability to connect, because of my pain. But again, this is just acknowledging how we get to somewhere better, how we find love and compassion for ourselves, I think, is through true acknowledgement. More money, more problems, James says. Well, I wouldn't know much about that right now, but you are right, man. I've had more money than I've had in the past. If it makes you feel better, James, you guys put some of that money towards the next right thing. We can figure out what that is and get me to get out there and do it. I'm just fucking no. I don't like just asking for shit. I feel like a scumbag. But that account's growing. $150 in there to do the next right thing. Get the Sally's. Let me chew this up. Have some more of my coffee. I'm really struggling not to smoke this morning. Start by slowing down and acknowledging that I want to quit. You guys have helped me with that a lot. And you are right, James. You're right. More money, more problems, more bullshit, right? There's a balance there somewhere I'm trying to find. I went from having, more money than I know what to do with, which wasn't a lot compared to a lot of people because I came from nothing, to barely scraping by, And there's struggles on both ends of it, man. It feels like when you're on this end of it, money could fix everything, right? But it doesn't fix a lot. It fixes some. It can make the landing a lot softer, and it can make options a lot easier. You scrape together this money, it's so hard to let go of. When you scrape it together versus, when it comes quickly, it's like easy. It's been part of my problem with finding a new travel vehicle. Sorry, let's see. You need to see Adam. The only person you are designed to become is the person you decide to become. The only person you design to become is the person you decide to become. Thank you, Adam. Let me give you a roll for that quote on. That's another quote on self-love. Adam, you're doing amazing today, brother. There's a 10 right there for you. 6 and a 4. That's 6 in that 4, Adam. Let's give you a right over here. I'm going to put you right there, good sir. I'm going to be able to see you all the time. ADAM. Thank you, Adam. What's with the quotes today? I'm just feeling it. But we appreciate that quote, Adam. They got you a roll. Like, share, subscribe. Give us a quote on love today, because that's the topic. James, I know I'm falling a little bit behind. You need to see the joy in where you're at. Money is not going to help. I was happier with less money. Again, I think there's a middle ground there. I think there is some. You're very right, James. When it comes to money, it doesn't buy complete happiness, man. But on the other side of it, and here's the thing: grass is always greener, right? Looking back, retrospect kind of distorts things. Looking at what you don't have kind of distorts things. It's hard to get out of the moment where you are, especially with money, because it's like, because when you don't have it and the options are dwindled, but everything's good. Everything's good, right? Everything's gonna be all right. Like, share, subscribe. Come on, guys. Let's roll these dice today, brother. We're adding to the ceiling of champions here with our discussion of love and appreciation. I am a little bit behind. Take That Money by RXP Crypto. I don't have no money, James. Trying to scrape by and get another POS so we can travel and do the next right thing, brother. I like a little break from smoking for 2 hours, but now I'm back at it again. Yeah, I quit 1,000 times a day. It's easy. But today I'm being adamant about not smoking during our lives. Maybe that's something I can make as a rule moving forward. But yeah, that easy. Bam! That was a $5, which would have been absolutely nothing, but you wouldn't know because you didn't say like, share, or subscribe after you did so. I've been trying to quit smoking since I was 6 years old. Brother, you got me, and I started when I was about 11. I was hooked by the time I was 14. And, in times of stress and pain, it's really hard. It's this thing that I've leaned on. It's more than just the nicotine addiction. I think it's this thing that's been a part of my life for so long. How can I get rid of lustful thinking? I don't think there's a real bad. You want to get rid of it? You're human, brother. You can't get rid of it. I think you can maintain it through self-care, love, acceptance, and appreciation. Without a doubt, you can maintain it. You can kind of minimize that. I think that lustful thinking. Now, this might sound crazy, and I don't want to whatever, but taking care of yourself every once in a while so that lust doesn't make you make insane decisions might not be a horrible idea. Don't make the phone call until you relieve yourself of that lust, if you know what I'm saying, because that'll save you a lot of heartache, sign. Thank you, James. I appreciate you deeply. I've been trying to quit smoking since I was 6. We got that one. Sweet, thanks. How can I get rid of the lustful thoughts? Does anybody have any suggestions for our boy Signs here? He's struggling with those lustful thoughts. Anybody else want to like, subscribe, or share? We aren't going to fight you about it. You feel free to become part of the Turtle Herd and join our journey of exploring love and appreciation and acceptance. The appreciation, acceptance, and understanding, which equals love, this concept we're talking about in this moment. You hit that like button, you're on that journey with us. You a little comment and just say hello. Oh, wait, maybe I should do this. Again, the chat filter thing drives me nuts. We're going to go to all messages, guys. If you're out there, click that all messages on your chat filter. Make sure that we don't miss anybody. James, you get rid of lustful thinking by catching the dragon. Even though I'm married, I have several girlfriends. It made all the difference. Appreciate the advice, and I'm glad that works for your relationship. You gotta make sure that whatever you do, if you're in a relationship and you care for someone, whatever you're doing to maintain that lust has got to be between you and them. It's got to be an agreement, right? It doesn't have to just be you and them. I mean, nowadays a relationship is so many different things. But we appreciate your advice, James. Maximum million. Max, all right. When things change inside you, things change around you. I liked and subscribed. That'll get you a couple. There's 3 rolls there right for you, Maximilian. The first one got you 6. I know your name's not Maximilian, but I like that. Another 6 and a 7 will get you another roll. According to our rules, another 7. Let's see if you can't roll forever. There's a 5. And Max, I'm going to give you one more, get you up onto the ceiling of champions. And there it is, the 10 of the 10, the tinny tid toodle. Let's find a nice little spot for you, Max. What about it right here? And let's flip this guy down. I got a spot right there for you, Max. We love and appreciate you, brother. Thank you for subscribing, becoming a member of the Turtle Herd today, bro. It's very much appreciated. Up onto the ceiling of champions there. For all to see. Maximilian, I like that. How's that work for you, Max? Is that all right? As long as you have borders, boundaries, borders, it's okay? Okay. Yeah. As long as you discuss these things, I think that's where we're talking about, James. Mikey, what's up, buddy? Hope you're having a good day. It's getting better at every single moment, Mikey. Like, share, subscribe, brother. Let's roll the dice for you and get moving. Make sure you say it in the comments. But we're talking about self-love because I've been struggling with that. I'm going to be open and honest with you. I've been up lately. I'm not taking care of myself. I'm not hydrating. I'm not reaching out. I'm not exercising. I'm not doing these things that I preach that I know can help me feel better because I'm in such a depressed, broken state. Grief and anguish and anxiety. These things that consume us. We break that through open, honest communication here today and in this moment. Stay plugged into the source, Holy Bible, Jesus 15:5, KJV, or without me ye cannot do nothing. Adam, thanks again for expressing your God of your understanding. We appreciate you. I like to use the word creator. So that was the word my father used. That's how I connect, but I do believe that there's a beautiful connection in all these different words and all these things. I believe that the other place is beyond words, if that makes any sense. But I do appreciate the God of your understanding deeply, brother. Thank you for that. If you get John 15:5, I guess is a good one. Without me, ye cannot do nothing. That doesn't sound so bad. What should I do to avoid getting lung disease while still smoking? I don't know. Stop smoking, brother. I don't know what to tell you. Maybe cut down on your smoking. Maybe a little bit minimal signs. Lung disease. I think you're talking about cancers and stuff, man. Max. It's my first name. Awesome, Max. Do you mind if I call you Maximilian? I just like it. Maximilian. Thanks, bro. Max, that's awesome. It is awesome. Liked and subbed, man. Thank you, Mikey. Let's get a couple rolls for you then for that like and that sub. You got a little quote. Look, there's a 10 starting right there, Mikey. We appreciate you, brother. Thanks for chatting with us today. Thanks for exploring this understanding of love. We'll set you right that sound, Mikey. Mikey, our brother Mikey. Awesome, Mikey. Thank you. Like, share, subscribe. We still got another roll for you. Might get another spot up there. Like a superhero. Damn straight, Mikey. Mikey the superhero. Oh, damn dubbies again. Double six, double threes, brother. Let's find a nice little spot for you. How's this sound right here, Mikey? Mikey. Our new brother Mikey. Our new member of the Turtle Herd, expressing appreciation, hope, and love on this journey, finding understanding, love, and respect for himself and for others. Man, you're an amazing human being, Mikey, and I appreciate you being here. Thanks, James. Hell yeah. Maximilian, you're awesome, brother. Mikey, same here, man. It's really messed up, but you're not alone. Don't ever give up. I'm with you, Mikey, and I'm here to tell you the same thing, brother. And when we're talking and when we're here and we're in this moment, I understand that. It's when the music stops that the real pain sets in. And that's why I'm here, man, to express the understanding that you're not alone, that we're not alone, that it's not some fairy tale movie where everything's going to work out perfectly. A lot of times it's a struggle, especially when the music stops and you're sitting there by yourself and that whisper in the back of your mind starts to consume you. 360, there he is, big dog. Hey, Scott, hope everything is doing well. Anyone ever tell you that you look like Artie from Sopranos? You could be his brother. I've never heard that, but that's pretty awesome. I appreciate you, brother. Inspire. Shout out to Scott in the Turtle Herd. Shout out to Inspire and the amazing love and appreciation he shares on his channel. Thank you, Inspire. Hello, Inspire. Maximilian, no prob, says Maximilian. We love you, brother. Thanks, man. Of course. No problem, Mikey. We love you deeply. Glad to be a part of the Turtle Herd. We're honored to have you as part of the Turtle Herd, man. All you got to do is like, subscribe. You don't even got to like. You just got to sub, man. You're a member of the Turtle Herd, and you did that. That's absolutely amazing. Adam, got to get back to work. Have a great day. Your awesome energy will bring me back. Thank you, Adam. You're deeply appreciated, good sir. More than I can say. Today started off a little rough, but I lit that fire in my ass, and I'm here with you right now, expressing myself, and you're backing me up, and that helps me out immensely. And I'm glad to hear that I was able to help you out today, because one positive impression is all that matters, right? Doing the next right thing isn't changing the world all at once. Doing the next right thing is making a positive impact on your brothers and sisters out there. And when I have that ability to light that fire under my ass and move forward and acknowledge and understand these things, it becomes a lot easier. I'm finding that love and compassion for myself through true expression. And for you to hear me means a lot to me, good sir. It means the world. Love you, bro. Love you too, Adam. Hello, Edith. Wait, where's Edith? Oh, there she is. Hello, beautiful souls. Edith, it's so good to see you as always. We appreciate you. We're talking about love today, Edith, outside of passion. Compassion, appreciation, and acceptance, I think, is the defining words that I'm trying to kind of tag on to this understanding of what it means to love. And beyond just expressing love to others, truly accepting that love for ourselves, I think, is more of the theme today, because I've been faltering on that, and I'm going to be open and honest about it. I'm struggling with that self-love. I'm struggling to stay in that place of love and compassion for me, through this depression, anxiety, and grief I'm feeling, through this bullshit that I'm going through, Edith. But it means a lot to have you here, as always. If you want to give us a quote on love, there's your roll, because we're rolling the dice today. Mikey, just know you matter. You're here for a reason. Things will get better. Hang in there, buddy. All love and respect. I appreciate the honesty. Mikey, that means the world to me, bro. It's hard to be open and honest. It's hard to express ourselves. Who wants to hear this shit? Who truly know this? Whatever. Everybody wants to see the glorious ending and the miraculous beginning and the beautiful trip and the smooth transition. No one wants to deal with the bullshit, right? That's what it feels like. No one wants to hear the struggle. No one wants to understand the pain. But that's not true. Everybody experiences it. We all experience it. We all feel it, and to be here together is an amazing thing. Good morning, Scott. Stay strong. Holding in there strong. Hey, James, Scott, and your amazing viewers. Edith, we love you deeply. Art of Madness, good morning to you, too. You going to roll the dice today? You going to say like, share, subscribe? You're going to give us a quote on love. Flashdance, what a feeling. Song by Irene Karen. In the song, she says, take your passion and make it happen. Love that song. Take your passion and make it happen. It sounds like true love and compassion to me there, Adam. We're going to give you a roll for that one. Again, anything you want to tell me that you want me to hold on to and really look into, I'd really like to listen to that song. Please, suggest it in a comment of any of my videos, any of my shorts. I respond to all of them. That was a 6 there, Adam, so we didn't get nothing out of that. Signs, I'm pretty good looking, handsome, smart, and all-around nice guy. That's awesome, Sign. I appreciate you understanding that and appreciating that about yourself. Compassion, appreciation, acceptance. We wouldn't give a shit if you had no teeth, a giant nose, and a hunch on your back, because that compassion and appreciation sometimes comes through the struggles of not having certain things. I know that I've spent most of my life feeling like an ogre, feeling like I'm not something I wish I could be, despite the reality of things. And part of that pain and struggle has given me compassion. You have no control over this thing that we do here, this thing we are. Mikey, Sally, hey guys, busy getting ready for Thanksgiving, but wanted to stop and say hi. Yeah, Thanksgiving's coming soon. Supposedly I'm supposed to have my niece over and my sisters, which, I'm trying to forge that relationship again, and keep it, it's complicated, but I love you, Sally. I appreciate having you in today. We are talking about love, compassion, and appreciation. Like, share, subscribe, Sally. Give us a quote on love. We're going to roll the dice today. All you got to do is let us know. You know the rules. We're going to roll the dice and keep moving forward. Mikey says, for people look at you people look at you being weak. But I think that what makes you tough causes you dealing with that on a daily basis, but you still here and haven't become part of the silence. No, Mikey, for sure. It's this thing. We think that it's weak to express ourselves. We think that we don't want to be seen that way, but it's the hardest thing ever to truly express ourselves and open ourselves up. So if you're doing something that's hard, how is that weak? Who gives up what the world thinks? Who gives up what those numbers say? Who gives up what anybody out there has to think about you, especially if they haven't felt pain? Because the people that have felt pain in loss and grief understand it more than anybody else, and they're not going to judge you for it. Call those people who don't understand it, those yuppie bastards who could never understand the struggle. Now, if you're out there and you don't understand struggle, if you have an open heart of love and compassion, that's rare, and I commend you for that. But nobody here is going to judge you for opening up, and that's something that I even have to come to terms with. Sally, good to see you. It's great to see you too, Sally. Signs, I was just kidding. I look ugly as hell. That's all right, brother. We accept you for your hunchback and 3 teeth. We love you deeply. Tommy, hey Scott, how you doing, brother? Holding up, Tommy. We're talking about love today. Beyond passion. True compassion, appreciation, and acceptance. And for ourselves, our family, our community, and how are we going to start at that first thing? Light that fire under my ass today, Tommy, with the understanding that you're out there and that we're in this shit show together. You know what I'm saying? And that it's okay. Expressing myself truly and openly to the best of my ability of where I've been at lately there, brother. Love recognizes no barriers. It jumps hurdles, leaps fences, penetrates walls, and arrives at its destination full of hope. Thank you, Edith. That'll get you a roll today for your amazing quote on love. We appreciate that quote. There's a $5. I'll give you another one there, Edith. There's the 10 we were looking for. Edith, they're going to put you, how about this? We're going to start this little sign right here. Edith, get the first spot right there. How's that sound, Edith? Right over here on the edge. Because we love your face, Edith, and we appreciate you deeply. Thank you for the amazing quote on love. Very much appreciated. Signs. I like girls around me, but they always try to avoid me. What should I do to attract girls? Signs. I have a struggle with my self-worth that, I think has always hindered me when it comes to women. So confidence, right? That love that equals compassion, appreciation, and acceptance for who you are, I think means a lot to women. I know it means a lot to women. I've had a lot of female friends. I got a lot of sisters that have adopted me because of my love and compassion. Now, when it comes to like intimacy, and women being attracted to you, I know it's confidence. That's something I've always struggled with, brother. So let's work on that. Let's work on confidence together. That's what anybody wants, right? They want to be around someone who knows what's going on so they can feel safe and comfortable. And I struggle because I still struggle with anxiety and depression. I want that to be okay with someone when I find somebody. I don't want just some generic woman. I'd rather be alone than not be, I want to be with someone who accepts and appreciates me. But I also know that no one wants to be around a whine ass all the time, and I got to find some confidence and appreciation in myself to draw a good woman into my life, I guess. And for me too as well. That we got to work on ourselves first, right? Our cup has to be full. I think a lot of people put on this mask to draw on what they think they want, and then it doesn't work, because there's nothing inside. You're empty. And you got to fill your cup of love and compassion, or how can you give that? Because women want the same thing we want, they want love and compassion in their life, passion and appreciation and acceptance, strength through, and I think that the world defines strength in a different way than what it really is, right? So men don't express themselves because we're in fear of looking weak. I want a woman that understands that me expressing myself is me becoming stronger, versus this view of being weaker, which is probably a unique thing. Tommy, sorry, we're getting a little bit behind here, Signs. Hope that helps out. Tommy, is there anything I can help you with today, bro? How do you light that fire under your ass when you're all alone, when the music stops? I've lost so much, that I find myself in this place where the house gets bigger, and I'm trying to work on my own mental health with help. So I'm trying to kind of be standard as well, but I find myself aching to run, because that's what truly helps me to find peace at times, which I might do here sometime soon. I'm not exactly sure. We got to go. I would love to sit on a beach somewhere and go meet my niece, help Sally out, get back to her house and do some stuff, find the next right thing on the road, and set myself free of all this pain. But yeah, any kind of advice you can give about lighting that fire, about staying positive. Tommy, hey, how about this, man? Next time you're struggling a little bit, express yourself on one of my shorts or one of my videos, or just say hi every once in a while, brother. That would help me a lot, because there are times I hit those points and it's a struggle to hold on to this place that I'm at in this moment while we're together, my friend, my brother. You need to watch the movie Fast Times in Ridgemont High for dating advice. I got you, brother. I know I've seen it. It's been a long time. I'll watch it again. James, put it in the comments of one of my shorts or one of my videos, so I don't forget. You need to throw the vibe out there 1,000 to 10,000 chicks sometimes and get hidden one of them. So yeah, there's another piece of advice that a friend of mine gave me. 10 no's and a yes is still yes, right? But I don't want to be that tool that's just out there like the buddy that gave me that advice. It's kind of a tool bag. He couldn't hold on to a woman. He always had a woman, but he couldn't hold on to one. So it's like I didn't really want to take his advice. But I think that, dating and putting it out there, despite our struggles with our lack of self-worth possibly, which is part of my problem, it's very good advice. Because, the date, it's James, LOL. Sally, we appreciate and love you. James, you're absolutely amazing. And we love your advice. Is there anything I can do for you today, brother? Donations. If you'd like, Tommy, you can look at my... You can look at my description. There's a Cash App in there. Everything that goes into the Cash App is going to the Next Right Thing, which the first Next Right Thing is actually Sally's house. We got a lot of work to do there. There's about $150 in the Cash App that's been there from people donating, and that's the first Next Right Thing. And I'll be honest with you, part of me losing all of this and finding a struggle is like this beautiful idea of doing the next right thing, right? We can come together and figure out what the next right thing is. I got the time. We could pull the money together through this beautiful avenue of love, respect, and appreciation. So your uncle, your aunt, Sally can get some work done and not get screwed over to the best of my ability. Sally will tell you, I've done my best to kind of pull things together there for her on a minimal budget. But if you would like to donate anything at all, feel free to donate it to that Cash App that's in my description. Or we don't have Scott W on here, or Crank usually put the Cash App for me. But it's in my description, brother. If you're up for making a donation towards the next right thing, I'm sure Sally would appreciate it. It'll help me get there a little bit quicker. And then, I want to start, I'm going all this. I'm going to start moving forward a little bit more on doing the next right thing. And you do the next right thing, whatever is for you. I don't need anything from you. I'm going to do the next right thing no matter what. That's been the whole concept for a long time now too. I don't care, but I think to do more of the next right thing, it costs money to get there. It costs money to fix shit. It costs money to help and gas and this and that, lawnmowers and whatever. I'm a painter. I'm a jack of all trades. And I'd love to help your uncle out if that's, have people suggest what the next right thing is so that we can help people along the way. And maybe that won't work. Maybe we'll just help Sally out. Maybe as I travel, I'll just take it out of my pocket. As Sally will tell you, I don't mind doing so. Because I want to figure out and help people do the next right thing. Is there anything in the conversation, Scott, to open the crypto account with Coinbase so people can donate that? I like that conversation. That works 360. That's awesome, James. I see you on that XRP wave. Been waving years for now. That's awesome, guys. I know nothing about that. Mikey Hunter, sign. Just be yourself, buddy. Have confidence. Just be a good dude. Don't be overbearing. That's a good one. Or controlling. There's another good one. Thank you, Mikey. Let things happen organically. You'll find the right one. Maybe it's not happening. Yeah, maybe not. It's been a while here on this end too, but we're I think that's all beautiful advice, Mikey, because you're looking. Just focus on yourself. It'll come. Signs. That's great advice, the signs, and you're absolutely right, man. We got to focus on filling our cup first before we try to fill our cup with somebody else, because that's not long-term gratification. It's not long-term love. It might feel good. It's like a drug, right? It fills us up so completely and so quickly, but it's not even truth, because when we meet somebody when we're feeling empty and it fills us up so fully, it's not even really them. We're falling in love with the understanding of love, this biological fulfillment, this drug, this a dopamine release of what love is, instead of being filled with compassion for ourselves, so we can actually love somebody long term. I believe, right, wrong, or indifferent, feel free to correct me, Mikey, because you're looking just for the Edith. The greatest happiness of life is the confidence that we are loved for ourselves, or rather loved in spirit for ourselves. Thank you, Edith. You're right. That's the greatest gift we can give ourselves, and I falter on giving myself that gift. If you struggle with that gift of love for yourself, we're focusing on that today. How we're going to do that, and I think the biggest thing is truly interacting and treating ourselves the way we would treat someone we love. It sounds ludicrous, because we don't get the validation out of taking ourselves out to eat and getting what we want, or saying positive things to ourselves, or accepting what we've done the way we would accept someone that we love and what they've done, right? So like, it's not love when we're constantly beating ourselves up and listening to that whisper, and condemning ourselves in a way that we wouldn't condemn a loved one. That's not love. But Edith, thank you so much. 7, we'll get you another roll there, Edith. There's another 7. All righty, roadie. Let's see. There's an 8. It's nada. Edith, playing by the rules here today, at least a little bit. We appreciate the quote, though, Edith. It's absolutely amazing. Mikey, also, you need to love yourself before you can love anyone else. Just focus on you. Damn straight. Take steps to love yourself. That's what we're working on today here, Mikey. I think it kind of you hit on that before I got down to your comment there, brother. But that's exactly what I said right before I read it. Yeah, you're right, man. We got to fill our own cups somehow. I struggle with that, and when he gets behind, it's too much. It's all good, brother. Slow and steady. I appreciate you, James. I appreciate you. Scott, hello. So excited to see you. Chat, hello. How are you all? I've missed you, Turtle Herd. We've missed you too there, W. I'm glad you're here today, brother. You inspired me to light that fire, my friend. Inspired me to be here with open, honest compassion, appreciation, acceptance, and love. This definition of love beyond passion, brother. You inspired that understanding today, because that's what I've been missing. It's been a dark few days. It's been a dark few months, back and forth, but we weather the burden together, right? When I lose track of that, I find myself in a very painful place, and we're focusing on that love today, and how we're going to find it. How are you feeling today there, Mr. W? Tommy, it's always good to know you're out there somewhere, Scott, and if you ever need anything, my brother, I'll be there. Tommy, that's deeply appreciated, brother. It's hard to reach out when you're in pain. It feels asinine, right? It feels pointless. But I'm going to do my best to keep you in mind. And like I said, every once in a while, you want to drop me a message, make sure I'm all right. If you don't see me on here, that's what's appreciated. The Rose sending me that message, getting the message from from Messenger Chris today, is helped me to get up today with a lot more compassion and love for myself, and start defining what I'm doing wrong, and actually admit what I'm doing wrong, because I'm not treating myself with love. I'm not insisting on doing the things that I would insist that someone I love do. And that's feeding into this cycle of pain. And I don't expect you to just get up and start taking care of yourself the way that you take care of someone you love. That's a fucking horror. It seems impossible, right? We got to work on this slow and steady and find ourselves a way out of it together. It's always good to know you're out there, Edith. We got that one. Where there is love, there is life. Very much so, Edith. We appreciate your quotes. There's a 3 for that one. Thank you, Edith. Roll the dice today by liking, sharing, subscribing, becoming part of the Turtle Herd just by subscribing, double-clicking that screen. Your thumbs won't fall off. I almost can guarantee it. If they do, we always thought they wouldn't have. James, good sir. Glad to see you. Awesome. 360. Keep watching yourself. You are growing. Thank you, 360. Keep an eye on yourself too, brother. And know that we're here for you, Edith. Get to see you much. We love you, Edith. I'm okay, I guess. Every day above ground, you know what I mean. No, I do know what you mean, James. And, with this striving to get out of here, James, I know that you're in a whatever situation, and maybe it's not the best time to visit. But, like, if I do leave, would you still be up for me stopping for a day, man? Saying hi, meeting you, maybe doing some lunch? The same question to you too, Scott W. I know that the time of year might be whatever. I think, I do want to get out of here for at least a little bit. I'm not sure exactly what the game plan is, but that's, to kind of reset my brain back to compassion mode. Find a little bit of an adventure. Just if you guys would like me to stop and see you, I'd love to see you guys. I'm okay. Now that I have grandkids, I have excuse to go through all the toys aisles. Finally, that's awesome, man. I can buy any toy I want. I have excuses. Hell yeah, brother. That's absolutely amazing. BK, what's up, BK? With the YouTube play button. What's good? Good to see you, BK. Happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving to you too, there, good sir. The best love is the kind that awkwards or awakes the soul and makes us reach for more. That plants the fire in our hearts and brings peace to our minds. That's what we're talking about today, Edith. You know, planting that seed of love and compassion, lighting that fire of vigor so that we can move forward with compassion and love for ourselves, man. You know, Mrs. you know, it's a beautiful thing today. I appreciate you in that expression of love and this understanding of what that is and how we're going to find it together. A little chilly out here today. We'll run this a little bit longer. Hope we don't whatever, but we got another dice roll for you, Edith. Remember, guys, all you got to do is share, like, share, or sub, or you give us a quote about love because today's topic is love. We're going to roll the dice, get you onto the ceiling of champions up here. Edith's still already got a bunch of spots. Actually, Edith's right over. First one on the down part of that window over there is our good friend Edith. But yeah, just like, sub, share. Let me know in the comments that you did so. Liked. All right, W, we got you. Is at the bottom. Sweet. I woke up happy kind of today and cold. Snowing in Ohio. Hit the gym today. Just trying to fully, brother, always welcome. All right, that's good to hear, brother. Appreciate it, because I would love to stop and see you. So I thought about, I got a roll for you, Scott W. But before we move forward, my buddy found this thing online. It's $100. It's like a heater about yay big, right? And we'd have to bust an exhaust port. It's like got a little exhaust tube, but you pop it right through the bottom of the floor with that, and then you hook it up to your battery on your car. And there's a diesel container. It's like 2-gallon diesel thing, and like. He runs a camper, and like 2 gallons of diesel lasts him like 4 days. So, and it's got like a temperature gauge on it and stuff. So for $100, and he said that, you know, you could use your car battery because it's only running the fan when it's running, and in a car it's not going to run that much. But we could keep your inside of your vehicle warm all night long for like a gallon of diesel will last you like a week plus, is what I'm assuming. Something to keep in mind. If you're interested in that, hit me up on the old whatever Discord. But I'm glad to hear you woke up happy this morning, brother. I'd love to have you wake up warm. I got to roll the dice for you, don't I? There's a 6er. Absolutely naja. No, we need to do a live bunny camera for about an hour and a half. We should. I get a horrible signal at the house, but we'll do a bun show here sometime. Be great for those of us to share in your rabbit because we don't have one. You're right, James Scott. You're welcome here anytime. I appreciate that, James. And like I said, I don't know when I'll be taking off. I'd like to go see Sally for Christmas and my sister and brother-in-law. That might be the thing. I know that I see some kind of adventure in my future. That's kind of where I've been struggling with other things lately too, because I got this mental health journey I want to, you know, we talk about, I finally figured out a place I could go, but it's like, do I really want to take that step if I'm going to leave for a while? Because I think that leaving is good medicine for me as well, you know, and I think I might be at that point because, yeah, I go find a therapist, but then I look forward to that once a week shit, and then it's like, how's that going to, you know, I think getting back on the road for a little while, taking a little trip, I still got to find something other than this before I go, I think, or at least have that cash. I still got that put aside from the trailer. I've been struggling with ambition lately and purpose, so it's like things have come up. I did find a cool little, it was a Ford van, but it was like a 4-cylinder with like a van on it. They used it to deliver flowers and stuff. Thought it was pretty interesting. But love is beautiful if you share it with the right ones. Thank you, Edith. That'll get you another roll there, good sir. I'd like to maybe find something like that little van. You know, the minivan's kind of whatever. There's an 8er. We're going to give you one more, Edith. There's a 9. There's the 10. 6 and 4. That's a 10, Edith. Doodly-doo. I'm going to give you this little spot right here. There, Mrs. Edith. That little spot right now. And I don't know, because this thing it shouldn't even have passed inspection. You know, I don't know, but I still got to go to court on the 3rd because they put me for Veterans Day for court for the inspection. So I got to do that. At least I got to be here till the 3rd. And then I'm not sure what's after that. Right now, I'm going to live in this moment, you know, and I'm going to got some other things I want to take care of today when it comes to me financially, you know, and asking for help and what I struggle with, the personal stuff, you know, but, you know, we're going to figure that out today. And I'm going to start spark driving, trying to make some cash. But anyway, if you know that you're wasn't going to be here tomorrow, what would you do today? If you knew you weren't going to be here tomorrow, what would you do today? I'm not exactly sure. I would, in this moment, it'd be hard, right? What would I do? I'd take this car and I'd start driving. Or maybe I'd, you know, I don't know. It'd be hard because there's people I want to spend time with everywhere, right? What would I do? That's a hell of a question there, brother. What would you do? Let me know, guys. What would you do if there was no tomorrow? If you knew that tomorrow wasn't coming? I'd like to hear you guys', you know, serious thoughts on that. How would you handle that? What would you do today? Would you be near loved ones? Would you run towards a sunny, beautiful place? Wake up one last time, overlooking the ocean with a beautiful sunrise? You know, would you call someone that you've missed and be open and honest with them just to hear their voice one last time? What would you do? That's a hell of a question, James, and I appreciate that. I'm going to mull on that for a while. I'm not sure exactly what I'd do. Edith says, hi there, W. Love is the master key that opens the gates of happiness. Edith, you're always amazing for the quotes. We appreciate you. Man, there's an 11. Edith, nominate a winner. We haven't had a nomination in a while. Just nominate someone in your life who's done amazing things to help you grow. Someone who spreads love and appreciation and hope. That's an 11 that Edith rolled there. Honesty, Scott, if you do need help, my brother, with finances or anything to help you with your journey, I got you. That's good to hear, Tommy. I appreciate that. It's hard for me to take anything. Like I said, Tommy, whatever you feel comfortable with, brother, that Cash App's there, you know, with the next right thing in the description. I'm not, it's hard for me, you know, with the more that Cash App grows, the easier it will be to do the next right thing, starting off with Sally. You know, getting there and doing some work at her house. If you look in the next right thing category, I don't know if you have, but there are some shorts of some of the stuff I've done at Sally's. We've talked extensively about a lot going on there. But that's the next right thing. You know, I'll scrape together the rent. I'll scrape together gas money, insurance, pay my phone bill, you know, that kind of stuff. I got the Spark driving app, you know, and you know, I got some money set aside to get a new vehicle. But that's, yeah, I got to find something. Okay, no problem, brother. Yeah, we appreciate you, Tommy. And like I said, I commend you, man. Anything you would, you know, anybody else? I know that we've had some people, you know, Misled Utopia, Chillum, you know, and a handful of others that have donated. That's where that 150 came from. That's in my Cash App already. So try to acknowledge those people. And then that money, like I said, I'm adamant about being truthful and honest. That money's staying there until we do the next right thing. The first next right thing is Sally's. Help her out a little bit. And hopefully when we're on our way there, we can define what the next right thing is. Possibly Tommy, your uncle in Connecticut, you know, can't mow his lawn, and we can get out there and mow his lawn. Well, I got to get me there kind of thing is this next right thing concept. You know, being able to do and care for people, you know, and you know, without it costing them a lot of money, without them costing it anything, with us being able to put in the time or the money, and I got the time. It's kind of the concept that I've been playing with. We've been playing with here for a while. That I lost confidence in. That I kind of want to rekindle the you know, this vigor for. You know, I really think it's a beautiful idea to be able to. To be able to help people in need. There's so many people out there like Sally that have been taken advantage of, that are living in situations. I mean, they can't afford to get things fixed and taken care of. And not that I'm a master construction worker or anything, but, you know, I could definitely do a bit of this, a bit of that, and a little bit of the other thing, especially when it comes to, you know, getting it happen, making it work, you know. Not a big fan of electrical, which I don't really with us. I have to. And, Other than that, some painting, some drywall, some mowing, some whatever. There's a lot going on. I guess some duct work, as me and Sally found out. A place fixing floors, insulation, that kind of stuff. Is stuff that I could do pretty well. And yeah. Well, with that being said, we're creeping up on an hour. And it was a pleasure chatting with everybody today. It was a pleasure having everybody. I appreciate you all deeply. Look at that. I made it through a whole session without one smoke. I think that's an accomplishment. One day soon, we're going to be talking about day 1 of me quitting smoking. If you agree with that, feel free to drop some comments in some of my shorts and videos. I'm feeling inspired and loved and appreciated at this moment. And I'm going to do my best to hold on to that. I express you to do the same. And if you struggle with that, please reach out to us. We're here for you. The Turtle Herd's here for you. Thank you, W. I appreciate you, man, for inspiring me to come on today. Tommy, peace. Until the next time, brother. Till the next time, Tommy. Good sir, we will see you again. We appreciate your concern, your love, your appreciation, helping us define what love is today, putting the passion aside and really acknowledging the compassion, appreciation, and acceptance that love is, and finding that for ourselves, despite the struggle and the pain. Being strong enough to acknowledge that we might not be perfect, that we struggle with anxiety, stress, depression, anger, grief, loss, lust, right? I think Scott Signs brought up today. We struggle with all these fucking things, and we just, we keep them quiet because it's so hard to digest, and we don't want to feel weak. Well, you're stronger for admitting it, and I appreciate all of you today. Much love, chat. Thank you, W. That would be a very good plan. We appreciate it. And keeping this understanding in mind that we must fill our cups first. When you're struggling out there today and your cups are starting to empty, and you're looking for that validation in others or in drugs or alcohol, or you're looking for that validation, in these outside sources of validation that come quick and fade even quicker. I'm not saying, there's some drugs out there that are good for the old brain. There's, it's cannabis and medications and caffeine, I think, and alcohol, if you can handle it, I think is a good thing. I think a lot of people shouldn't, but that's a case-to-case basis. But I don't want you to get overwhelmed with that instant validation that feels like true validation. That instant validation that fades 10 times quicker than it's taken on. That validation that only soothes us for a moment, that lust, right, that we confuse with love, that fills us up so completely, and then we have resentments for this person that we have fallen in lust with, that can't live up to our expectations, these blanks that we've filled because we're so empty, that we don't truly evaluate our state of being to fill our cup. You're blessed, James. Crank. Hey, where is Crank? Yeah, right? No one can show you how to love. It's always hard to learn. Love has no Bible. Thank you, brother. Is that... Oh, there's Crank right there. Crank, we got to get you a roll for that one. That was a good one. I didn't even see you there, Crank. $5. Let's get you another one. I really like that. There's the 10, man. The ice are freaking ridiculously hot today. We're going to give you one more chance to like, share, subscribe. And give us a quote here. There's another spot for Crank right there. Thank you for the awesome quote today, Crank. We appreciate you, brother. That was an amazing quote. I know as it's all left up. Head 2. I've lost track of what we're talking about. 2 of what there, good sir? I've had no cigarettes through this live, Crank. What do you think about that? I know I'm looking for a little bit of a validation, like a pretty girl telling everybody she's ugly. I get it. I am looking for a little bit of validation, if you guys wouldn't mind, because I am striving to quit. Let's take a look at our poll real quick. 84%. Ever struggle with loving yourself? That's amazing. That's not amazing. It's tragic, but I appreciate the truth. You guys are absolutely amazing. If you need love, just know I love you. My kids will know how to love. Thank you, Crank. That you're a blessing, brother. We're exploring love and what that means today. We're exploring that love beyond passion. That's what we're exploring. I appreciate having you. I appreciate you expressing yourself. I appreciate you being a brother. You're coming in here a little late at the end of the game, but I appreciate you rolling. I appreciate you getting up under the ceiling of champions. Everybody's taken the time today to like, share, subscribe, become part of the Turtle Herd. This is your last chance. Feel free to like, share, subscribe. Let us know in the comments, and we'll roll the dice for you right down there on the floor full of trash. And we'll put you up onto the ceiling of champions for taking that chance and rolling the dice today. I'll stop running my mouth for about 4 seconds, and then we're probably going to cut out of here unless I see somebody else chatting. Please jump in. Help us understand what it means to love ourselves. Crank, Scott, stop smoking. You know it's poison. Yeah, I appreciate your... So no bitch. Appreciate your open, honest communication, Crank. Yeah. I'm working on it, brother. I'm going to work on it. Like I said, today's step 1, not smoking during the lives. Think I'll make that. How about this, Crank? I don't even want to say it. I'm going to work on not smoking in any lives. How about that? I'm proud of you for not smoking, Scott. Thank you, Tommy. I appreciate that. I needed that validation, even though I'm begging for it. I love you, Scott. You got it. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you too, guys. I'm proud of everybody who expressed themselves today. I'm going to get out of here, though. I'm going to go do something with my day. All right? I'm going to do the next thing that's right for me, despite the struggle, despite this feeling of I struggle to ask for help. But I'm going to go ask today. I'm going to go fill out the paperwork. I got this phone call, this thing stuck on my door about getting some help with the insulation of the house. I'm going to call them and see what the deal is, because I'm Poe, and it says if you Poe on there, we might be able to help you out with some free shit. So I'm going to call them. I'm cutting down on the cannabis there, brother. It hasn't really been helping with my mental state lately. I should go out and get some cannabis that will help. What I do have isn't been, so I haven't been. It's that sweet cheese has helped me in the past, but it's maybe not so much at the moment. But that's a good piece of advice. Maybe I'll run out and get some more of that haze that helps later on. The hybrids, no hybrids. That's the problem with the sweet cheese. It's a hybrid, man. It's picking me up. I don't like it. No Reiki. Get me all in like this. I think it's because I've been on edge lately. I'm even more sensitive to the strands. So straight sativas. Like, is the only thing that helps me out. And that's why if I do go, I get good deals up at the place in Clay. If you're in New York, there's a place in Clay, a little shopping center. I forget what it's called. They got really good $40 quarters. And these are Haze is an amazing straight sativa. It might not be for you. It's a little lighter. It's a little bit more uplifting, but it's not as heady. And for me, that's what I can't deal with. But anyway, one more second for anybody who's just joined us. You want to like, share, subscribe, let us know you did it in the comments, and we'll roll these dice here for you, get you up onto the ceiling of champions. And Edith, I don't think Edith ever told us who she nominated unless I missed it. We owe you a nomination, Edith, if we end up getting off of here. I had a uplift. So, yeah, that's what I mean. The sativa, the uplifting ones are good for me and my ADHD. I think that has a lot to do with it. And I know, let's be real, if you're one of those people that don't know that, can't feel the difference, I think there's a lot of people that it doesn't really bother. For me, I am very strand sensitive. And the more that I think go along, and especially with the medication I've been taking for my anxiety and the amount of anxiety I've been having lately, that sweet cheese used to help me a lot, but that's a hybrid, and it's not helping me at all. Dude, it's too cold right now. Love is our true destiny. We do not find the meaning of life by ourselves alone. We find it with another. Thank you, Edith. That's beautiful. Get you another role. Edith, you got an 11. You need to nominate someone for us there, Edith, please. Your sister, your brother, your aunt, your cousin. Someone who motivates and makes you feel appreciated, so you put them up on the ceiling champions. You got an 11. You have to nominate somebody. Play by the rules of the game there, sweetheart. Look at that. There's another 10. A 6 and a 4. Edith, you're crushing it today. And you're going to take up this whole little side thing here. I'm sure of it. Let's do that right there. It's about to be Edith's spot right here. I think Edith, if we really went through and counted, man, you've got like a whole chunk here in the center. You're scattered everywhere because you give us the most amazing quotes all the time. I'm going to give you 1 second. Come on, Edith. Give us somebody. I know you got somebody in your love you want to spread your life. You want to spread appreciation for, and I'd be deeply appreciative if you'd let us know so that we can honor them onto the Shielding of Champions. Your brother. Do you want me to just put Edith's brother? I could do that. And we'll put Edith. We'll put you. And then over here, her bro. Do you got a name? Edith. You need a hobby. You haven't done a lot of fun. You haven't done a lot of fruit. Yeah, me neither. To love and to be loved. To love and to be loved is the feel the sun from both sides. Thank you, Tommy. Shane, we're gonna make sure we put Shane's name up there and give Tommy a roll. You guys are awesome. There's Tommy, your roll gave us a 9, brother. Shane, right? Is that what you said? To make sure I don't. Yep. Sean, I'm an idiot. Sean. Thank you, Edith. We appreciate you and your brother. Everybody out there in YouTube land, 19 votes today. 84% understand what we're talking about. The shirt is sweet. Yeah, thanks. I tie-dyed it myself. I'm going to get some more button-ups and tie-dye them. I think that's where I'm at. This is the last one I got left that made it. But yeah, with that being said, I'm off like a herd of turtles. I love you guys deeply. Thank you for helping me define this understanding of love. Thank you for helping me find compassion and appreciation for myself. Thank you for exploring this concept of love with me today and helping me light this fire so I can go out and put the shame aside. And, ask for a little bit of help, go and do a little bit of work, be appreciative for the way the day went. I already went and did work, went to the doctors today. Do those little things. And I love you too, brother. No, I was right. W, you're an amazing human being. I appreciate you deeply. And everybody out there in YouTube land, I appreciate you too. Whether you decided to become a member of the Turtle Herd or not, you're in my heart. If you understand pain and struggle, loss, grief, and you struggle with expressing that, I love you. And you deserve to find a way to express that. You deserve to accept that fully and navigate the pain that'll cleanse you. It's so much easier to tuck it aside and act like it doesn't exist and run away from it. To face that pain, the core of that pain, can be the hardest thing ever. But that's true love, because that's what you'd expect from someone you love. That's something you'd want from someone you love. Love is always patient, always kind, always hopeful, always trusting, continuously. 13, 4, and 7. 13, 4, and 7. Awesome. Well, we got to get Edith another roll there before we go. There's 7. Let's go again. There's a 5er. We're getting there, Edith. You're absolutely amazing. Come on, no one else wants to roll the dice? A little likey, little sharey, little subscribey, become a member of the Turtle Herd. Get your name onto the Shielding of Champions here before we take off. One last chance. Before I get rolling and gotta do adult shit that I promised myself I'd do. Max liked. Oh, did I not see that? You know what? How am I not seeing this? Thank you, W. I don't know. I didn't see that Max liked unless it was up there. Well, you know what? We're going to roll for Max anyway. Maximus. There's a 6er. Let's roll one more time. You know what? Since I must have missed him, there is a spot up here for Max already. I know we rolled for him. We're going to give him another spot right now on the side of the visor because Max is an amazing human being. Max, if you're out there, we love and appreciate you, brother. Thanks for coming in today. Signs and James and Scott W., Edith. Hopefully we'll see Rose next time, who I am deeply thankful for sending me that message today that I could wake up to. Visor spots are dope. Goodbye, lovely human beings, and I appreciate having you. Keep pushing forward. Keep doing your best to do the next right thing, even when it's so hard to determine what that thing is. I don't know, and that's okay. But I know in this moment, I'm strong enough to admit that I don't know which helps me to ground myself into this moment so I don't live in the past and the future and this anxiety and this grief and this depression that consumes me. It's this moment. When we find ourselves living in this moment, all that stuff can fall away. And check out the coffee talk on my long forms. I'm gonna listen to that one more time. I got a couple more lined up that I got to make the visuals for. But I think Misled Utopia hit the nail on the head when it came to setting this block down and having the ability to set a new block at any given moment. To change our path with our mindset at any given moment. And it can be a hard thing to accomplish. It can be a hard thing to let go and move forward. Believe me, I spent the last couple days in deep and dark struggling pain. But none of that matters. Moving forward, Mr. Boston, moving forward, we're going to spread love, hope, and appreciation. I got a little excited. I hadn't seen you in a while. Don't feel bad, my friend. No one knows. It is chaos. There rules the world. Would know themselves, my friend. Thank you, Mr. Boston. Everyone can always themselves, my friend. Yes, you're right. Thank you, Mr. Boston. The greatest love you will ever know is the love you have for yourself. God, Edith, with all the most amazing quotes all the time. There's a threefer. And Mr. Boston, we're going to there's the doofer there, Mr. Boston, for expressing yourself today. Mr. B, let's give you a spot over here. Here we go. I got a good spot right there for you there, Mr. B. Mr. Boston, it's good to hear from you, brother. You got to check out. Do you have any more art you could show us? I know you got some amazing art that you showed us on the whatever. I can't even think of it at the moment. But thank you, Mr. Boston. Like, share, subscribe. Bam, bam, bam. I know I keep saying goodbye, but, love to watch you leave, but it's hard to let you go. Discord, that's what I'm looking for. Yes, I do. Awesome. Well, show us on Discord, brother. You got some amazing art. Join us on Discord. I'll have to put the link somewhere in one of the comments of maybe this live or something. But seriously, though, I got to get going. I got things I got to do today that I promised myself I'd do that maybe that's a little bit reason why it's so easy for me to not let go today because what's the poll looking like? We got 20 on the poll. Greatest happiness of life is the confidence that we are loved. You're amazing. Edith, one more, and then we'll see what's up with the poll, and then I got to get going unless you guys, there's a 11. Well, there's a 5. Let's see. We got 20 votes. 85% versus 15% said no. But 85%. So you're not alone. You're not alone. You're loved. You're appreciated. Despite this pain and struggle, despite the emptiness and the pointlessness and the days that seem to go on forever, stuck in your own bubble of pain and loss and uselessness. You are loved. You are appreciated. And don't forget that you're not in that place alone either. When you find yourself struggling in that dark abyss of lost and broken dreams, this understanding that your potential has been wasted, and this convincing notion that you are useless, that all those are a lie that come from the whisper that has grown in our hearts through this continuous action of not loving ourselves deep enough. I truly hope you find that love for yourself today if you're struggling with it. If not, join us again, because we'll be addressing this. This is an ongoing thing, striving towards the light out of the abyss, one step closer to finding ourselves on the other side of where we understand that we deserve that bliss and happiness. And we're going to find our way out together. And when we're there, we're going to pull our brothers and sisters out as a group. Shake that beard. What are you talking about? We have to... You got to fight like a bastard. Damn straight. I am definitely stuck in a huge bubble of struggle and dark pain. Thank you, W, for expressing yourself. You are... Nelson, we're like 15 hours away, I think, and I just don't give a shit. but from the monetization. But we have to fucking fight like bastards. Shake that beard. Shake that beard. Thank you, W. Thank you. Thank you so much for expressing yourself, brother. I know it's a hard thing, man, because I've been there too. I'm there at times. I'm just at this very moment feeling empowered by all you beautiful human beings. I don't feel stuck there. I'm actually, there's fear in my heart of being in that silence. There's fear in my heart of letting you go and being on my own and holding on to that light. So reach out if you're in that place. You know, not just for you, for me. Help us stay in this place where we can remind ourselves that we're loved and appreciated, and there's compassion and appreciation in the world by being there for your brothers and sisters, man. I'm here for you, W. I feel you, man. I feel you more than I can even say. It's been a painful few months. And we're working on love for ourselves. I know that that's the way out. You know, your 1% better understanding of things has helped me to know that I don't have to be perfect today. If I woke up perfect today, there'd be no point in going on. But I keep saying goodbye, and then we keep getting chatting. But it is time for me to go. Just know that I love you guys, and I've got some things I'm going to take care of today, and I'm not going to be ashamed of asking for help. I'm not going to be ashamed of reaching out to this program today. I'm not going to be ashamed of going and filling out the paperwork so I can get some help. I'm not going to be ashamed of talking to a doctor, and I'm going to move forward with confidence and love and appreciation, knowing that I'm loved, because you're out there. Take that with you too. Know that you're loved. Scott, Crank, James, Edith. Love unconditionally, accept unconditionally, and forgive unconditionally. Thank you, Edith, with all the amazing quotes. You're absolutely amazing. There's a $5. We're going to give you one more before we go. There's the deuce of the deuce. Adds up to 4, but there's the doubles we need, Edith. We're going to give you another one right here. We're just going to dedicate this spot here to Edith for all of her amazing quotes, all the way down, and her brother Shane, for the amazing human being he is, for helping her become this amazing human being she is. With that being said, for the last time, I'm off like a herd of turtles. Love you deeply. We'll chat again soon. I appreciate the confidence, love, hope, and respect today. This struggle to define what love is outside of passion. Thank you very much. We'll talk soon. Heidi ho day.